Okay, so today I'm going to really quick talk about a problem that recently occurred when I just got Mint Mobile, and the problem was with the eSIM and my Samsung Note 20. And I believe there's more Samsungs and Android phones that will hit this bump on the road. Before we go to that, let me just tell you really quick, the link that you will see below will be my link from Mint Mobile. So if you decide to get Mint Mobile through that link, I believe you get some extra credits. If I'm not wrong, around $15 or something like that. That's equivalent to a month of free service. And right now they have a good deal in my opinion. They don't even know that I exist. This video is not paid or endorsed by Mint Mobile by any way, shape, or form. I just got it to test it. Why not? 3 months plus 3 months. That means for the next 6 months, I don't have a phone bill. And yes, I got 2 numbers and it went around $90 if I'm not wrong. Plus taxes and all that goes around $100. 2 lines. I think that cannot go wrong. Yes, the data is 5 gigs a month, but I think you can still use 5G. It's not that they shut it down, it just might slow down. I heard cases that you still get quite good internet, but I'm yet to try. As I see, I still have 3.7 left, so there's nothing I can tell you about it yet until I run my data out. But besides that point, I'm gonna enjoy those 6 months kind of bill free, I guess, at this point. Let me go to settings really quick, where you would add your eSIM, because that's where the problem was. And this is your SIM manager. I have a SIM already. Sometimes you may not have, if you ordered online and you didn't get the physical stuff, Mint is not listed here. It's only T-Mobile, US Cellular, Verizon, and Xfinity. Other ways to connect, you have transfer, but you don't have that option. QR code, let's say you never received your QR code, and you can search for eSIMs on this phone. If I search, of course, it will pop up because I already have one, but initially when you sign up, you will not have one. Now what you do, you click the QR code scan thingy right here. Let me open the camera real quick. Okay, you click scan QR code, but in this case, we don't have a QR code. And to enter it manually, the code is usually they tell you about the whole SMDP and all that, and it looks intimidating. But it doesn't have to be intimidating. Let me show you why it does not have to be that way. So when you get it, for example, you will have a URL and a code. On iPhone, it's easy because, for example, it would be t-mobile.io, whatever the URL is, and you continue the URL. But with Samsung, you don't have a second field to put the URL and a second field to input the code or activation code or serial code, whatever they call it on eSIMs. How you do that on Samsung? Right here. You put number 1 first, $, then you enter the code that they give you, which in this case would be, for example, t-mobile.io, yada, yada, yada. Let's say this is your code, your URL. Now, to break the line, you add $, all in one, no spaces. Then you continue the code that would look something like this, for example, and whatever your code is, and then hit done. So as you see, we added number 1, $, then you put t-mobile.io. whatever they give you. They'll give you on the phone if you don't have it, the QR code itself to scan with a camera. Then you enter $, again to separate the URL from the actual code. Enter the serial number or registration code, then you hit done. And in that case, you just successfully registered your eSIM manually. Because unfortunately, I did not see training done properly with some of the operators at Mint Mobile. They were not aware of this manual registration for Samsung. They had good and clear instructions for eSIM on iPhones, and I kind of understand that. I know iPhone made it a big deal and a big point for eSIMs, even though eSIM is nothing new. eSIM has existed for years now, but on Samsung is a little bit different. It doesn't work the same way as in Apple. In Samsung, you have to do this, and let me repeat again. You enter the number one, $ URL that they give you, or the SMDP. Then you enter $ again after the SMDP or URL. Then you enter the code. Then you hit done. And then you are successfully registered to the network, because that is the mess up with eSIMs. They're not very straightforward if you do not happen to have that QR code. And let me tell you, you will encounter this problem. The QR code will not always be there. And now, just for the sake of being here, well, let me do a quick speed test with the internet with MintMobile. Okay. Yes, it says T-Mobile US here because Mint partially owned by T-Mobile, in case you did not know that part. And let me hit go and see what happens. Now, I'm not in Atlanta, Georgia, but that's where I put my VPN, so yeah. Even with VPN, it's actually going pretty good. That's not a bad speed for the area I'm in. Over 60, this is great speed. Because in this area, usually I get 40, 50, and I'm really pleased with Mint Mobile's speeds so far. And if you're looking to save money and you want to get kind of a good deal, I would say, personally, I'm going to leave you my own link. I get something out of it, I think. I'm not very sure. So, as you see, I'm not sponsored. I'm just doing it in case it helps somebody out there. I'm genuinely doing it, hoping to get a break from your monthly plan with whatever carrier you have right now. They make it quite easy to port your number and all that stuff. Because right now they have this Cyber Week, whatever is still going on, sale by 3 months. And you get 3 months free. So basically, 3 months by $15 if you're in a single line, $45, plus another 3 months for free. That means you're getting 6 months for literally around $50. So till what, May now? July? Whatever would be, 6 months? That's a great break. That is a great June. Yeah, that would be actually around almost June if you buy it this day, and that's it with $50. And the 5 gigs resets every month. So, but I'm hearing words that when the 5 gigs runs out, still quite usable, and the 5G still keeps working. And I'm not giving you this advice. This advice is not from me, based on research online. A VPN usually helps. Now, what VPN? I don't know. I can leave you a link if you want for that, but I really would be more lenient to ExpressVPN. Maybe I'm biased because I had it for years, and I know it works. I know it's not the cheapest, but I know it has worked for me on the router, on phone, on tablets, on computer, and just I would highly suggest Express. But again, just to reconfirm and reaffirm in this video, I have not been paid or approached by Mint Mobile, T-Mobile, Samsung, or ExpressVPN. If you are looking to take a financial break on your phone bill, I know a lot of us are in probably a tight spot in need of some kind of a break without losing our phone number or the ability to use our phones. And I think this is quite a good shot to take. You can test it. What do you got to lose? $50 for 6 months? Yeah, I don't think you can beat that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye!